morning, everyone. Today is 6th of June 2024. It is around 9 past 11 a.m. in the morning. All right. Okay. Yesterday there's a bit of changes in the market, right? I'm sure you know already. There's the one that I want to mention is that this Canadian rate decision. Okay, there's a reason. There's a changes means that the Canadian central bank start to cut the rate. Okay, this is something big, because the market start to show that, or the central bank start to show that, they are in the need to cut the rate already. So those raising of the rate for the past few years, I think very likely coming to an end already. So, once the Canadians start, I think sooner or later the British pound, Euro central bank, Europe central bank was follow suit, and of course, US will very likely will be follow suit as well. Most of the time, US is a leader, right? They are the one that they were the one that they raise the rate, the rest will raise the rate. They cut the rate, the rest will cut the rate. But this time around, looks like Canadian central bank has take a lead. So I think this is something that is starting to change. Okay, starting to change. Okay, there's a reason I'm mentioning about this. Okay, later when we talk about gold, there will be something that I want to mention. Okay, so yeah, stay tuned for that. But we only talk when it's come to gold. Okay, so now let's start with the individual pairs together. All right. Okay, let's start. Okay, British pound. Hang on. Okay, yesterday we have a nice push up on the British pound. We having bullish on the British pound or alike. Okay, we were never really bearish on them. In fact, we were kind of like looking even more lower pullback. All right, we were saying that it will go back lower to this level, but of course, maybe they may or they may not pull back. But the point here is the direction is stay up. Okay, look at the retail traders. All right, look at the retail traders. Retail traders are stay 83%, which is something not so low enough. Yeah. So we have to be very cautiously bullish. All right, very cautiously bullish. And the volumes are rather quite nothing significant yesterday. So I think what's gonna happen is maybe they were gonna like drift around a little bit as well. Okay, so slightly bullish. Okay, that's about it. This is not really in our agenda this week. Okay, so it's slightly bullish on this side. Okay, and you can see that the market have really managed to stay above this very highly congested region. So let me show. So we are talking about something like this. So this is a very highly congested level, and you see markets obviously stay above the congested level. So it's to prove that markets overall stay bullish. Okay, so think twice before you selling them. Okay, continue to the euro. All right, continue to the euro, gentlemen. Euro also very similar, right? Mark on everything against US dollar stay quite strong. Okay, euro, let's take a look at the retail number. Retail number is minus 67. So if you ask me, euro better or British pound better, I would say euro will be slightly better. All right, then I think the market will likely to go up higher, in my opinion. Don't sell, gentlemen. Okay, don't sell on them. I think we are still on the bullish trend of it. Okay, all right. So this on the euro. I think Aussie will be slightly good as well. Okay, we have a nice pullback to the upside. Okay, so you can look at our arrow. We having saying that it is likely to go up higher. So stay on the buy side stay, which is good. And I like it when yesterday really touched the control region. So this is to prove that this level, all right, which is around this level, is a very nice support level. So Aussie also very bullish to me. Okay, so only need to see one more thing really. We need to see whether the retail traders are too heavy or not. Hang on. Retail traders are not bad as well, actually. Minus 64 only, right? So I mean, if they want to go up, they can go up a lot higher, right? Minus 64 means they can go to minus 70. They can go if they go up higher, they can go to minus 70, right? They go up higher, they can go to minus 80, this kind of stuff. So I mean, Aussie have a very nice possible higher chance at the moment. All right. So to me, Aussie is pretty bullish to me. So far I have covered 3. I think Aussie is the most promising one in my opinion. All right. So, okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, New Zealand. Let's take a look at New Zealand. Wow, New Zealand also really climbing up and up. Okay. Okay. So you can see the our direction is, I mean, we are on the right side, right? Then the okay, New Zealand, there's one thing that I don't like. Okay, but one thing that I don't like is that the retail number should be, let me confirm the update number. All right, it's minus 91, which is, you know, a little bit scary. Okay, a little bit scary. So, okay, so far I have covered four. Almost all of them are bullish against US dollars. Okay, simple. But among them, I think I will say, if you ask me to choose one, I would say Aussie is the best looking one in my opinion, or to the upside. So Aussie will be my first recommended pair for today. Okay. Aussie will be my first recommended pair for today. Just give me a minute. I have more people joining in. Let me bring them in. Okay, let me accept them. Okay, thank you very much for joining me on the busy Thursday. All right, hang on. So we have few items coming in already. So next one, go. Yeah. Yeah, all I can say is, yeah, I want gold to go down further first and be buy back in because, you know, uh, no kick lah. I want some kind of like extreme swing down and this kind of stuff. I want this to happen. But anyway, gold is, I think the best choice is really just stay on the buy side. Either you buy or wait and buy only, not the sell side. Okay, let me explain. I just now I mentioned about gold. I'm sure our inner circle member know about it. Okay. Hang on, where was it? Here. Okay. So this is the one that we have been sort of like talking about, right? I'm sure inner circle member know. Okay, so during the last sort of like gold peak, right? So normally what will happen to the gold is, example, let me give you a weekly time frame. Okay, so normally what will happen to gold is that gold is basically they're quite sensitive to interest rate and employment rate. Okay, there's these two things is the one that really, I would say, not say driving, but it's very, very contributing factors to gold rise and fall, especially on the rise. Okay, so there are two factors that I already mentioned. One is the interest rate. Okay, another one is an employment rate. Okay, so the red color is an employment rate. Of course, the higher, actually, the worse lah, right? The employment rate go up I mean things are no good, ma, right? So the last time when we have a really the employment really rate tick ups, really the rates really tick up here. The last time was somewhere around here, started here, and employment started to tick up, and employment rate is something like a cup and like carp. They really like go in the curve. Not like they don't really do like this. They go in a gradual up or gradual down. Okay, unless something happen like COVID. COVID will be the sharp rise lah. Okay, anyway. So the point is that when the employment rate is rising, you can see the goal is start to really taking shape up, sir. Okay. And especially when the rates start to cut, the things start to go a little bit more parabolic. Okay, not really, not really one way up, but there's a time really a bit of pullback, but you see the eventuality is a really upside. Okay, so why am I saying this? Okay, because you can see we have a very similar condition coming here. Okay, so the rate, currently the Federal Reserve, they have been holding off rate for quite a while now. Can you see that? So, I mean, given that, the other central bank are starting to cut rate, so I think it gave me a little bit more, not say confident, it's more clue that I think the Federal Reserve is likely to follow suit soon, in my opinion. All right, so we have more probability on the rate cut coming than the raising it, right? So we have a one possibility of the rate cut is coming. Okay, rate cut is coming, and can you see that the unemployment rate is slowly picking up as well? Okay, so we have a clue of unemployment, and employment raising is done, and we are just waiting for this rate cut to start it. Okay, the moment or the period that rate cut started on, this will be a very big trigger for the gold to rise already. Okay, from there, I think gold, because of, from that period on, the gold and of course other commodity alike, for this case gold, I think it was going to rise a lot higher. Okay, if you got time, start to, maybe go head down to UOB Center to go and buy some gold already. Okay, so we have one is happening, okay, which is an unemployment rate. Sorry, I have to repeat, I have to repeat it, which is rising, this is happening already. Second thing is this is the one that we need to wait for. If the so-called the rate start to cut, and the gold will really start to show up. Okay, so I have give you a very high chance of making money opportunity. Okay, so all the best to us. All right, so gold in the future, the moment they cut, the more they will fly. Okay, you got my point now, guys. All right, so this on gold, I think 2,500 is a very easy peasy already. It's a chicken feed for gold already. Okay, so I think it's not a bad time for us to really start buying gold. Okay, so there are one more clue we have to wait, but I think it's going to happen soon already. Okay, you got my point now. This is more of the macro, and don't care about the technical analysis for that matters. Okay. All right, so go continue with the silver. I want these guys to drop a little bit further first. Okay, I want them to a little bit dramatic. So let's see. Okay, anyways, waiting for a drop doesn't mean that I want to sell. I want to buy at the cheaper price. That's the difference. Okay, so silver also same. Let it go up. If you want to follow, up to you. But for me, I want it to be a bit more dramatic. Okay, I want to wait around somewhere around here. So I'm still waiting for silver as well. So I will be bullish on gold and silvers. Okay, I think the right watch shall be slightly bullish on gold and silver. Okay, I'm waiting. I'm not buying yet. Okay, will I miss the boat? Of course, possibly. Of course, I will miss the boat for sure. I miss the boats quite often as well because I want to get in at a very good price, right? But at least I will not on the wrong side of the trade. All right. So to continue on, US dollar Canadian. Okay, US dollar Canadian, during our yesterday meeting, there was something that we have mentioned about. Did anybody remember? Anybody remember? Remember or not? Okay, I read it out for you. We wait for PA to get bearish. For simple as that, our remark on the book. So I think the PA is starting to get bearish. Can you see that? We have a very nice stop hunt yesterday. Agree? Then the market start to really take shape. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a sell stop. Okay. We have a few positions now in our plate ready. If you want to take a risk, up to you. You don't want to take a risk, up to you also. But I think we can try to put some sell stop here. Okay. So I think this guy is about to go down. Okay, and of course, causing the Canadian to go up as well. Okay, just give me a minute. Let me see the US dollar Canadian retail number. Retails are minus 77. So okay. Nothing really serious. I think market will likely to follow suit ready. That means this guy will start to go this way. All right. So as we project. All right. So later I will think about it. I will just double check on the setups, and if I make a trade, you know what to do, okay. So this on that bearish, guys, bearish, and starting to unfold already. So this will be my second recommended pair for today already. Okay, let's move on. Okay, there we go. This guy also coming down. So all our projections are more or less on the right track. All right, so I'm expecting Swiss franc to rise, causing the US dollar Swiss franc to go lower. All right, so it's also bearish. All right, then another one is, this should have been a recommended one also, but okay, let me see one more. Okay, another one is JPY. All right, JPY yesterday was a very nice swing. I think this is kind of expected, because remember, strong action always met with a strong reaction, right? So market go down, the market go up. But doesn't mean that, they're gonna go all the way up. So I think they're gonna end, really frizzle out soon, causing like just follow the arrow lah, put it this way. All right. So I think US dollar JPY also going to go down. Doesn't have to be US dollar JPY, it can be other JPY pair as well. Why? Because I think JPY is going to get stronger. Just now I already mentioned to you already, before the recording start, I already mentioned to you why so. So, okay, the problem is, will it go up straight up like this, number one, or will it go and straight up like this, so number two. So of course we don't know one or two, but the likelihood of direction is eventually to the upside. Upside for the JPY, downside for the XXS JPY. Okay, you got my point? Okay, the only reason I am not like, for example, like recommending this today per se, or for both US dollar JPY and US dollar CHF, is because we already have a position. Agree? So we ride lah. Oh lah, we make money, you relax first, ma, right? Make money, no kanchong. Okay. Okay. There's a reason for all this movement. There's a reason for all this movement. Okay, one of the reason is that, okay, I just posted in my Facebook feed, right? Is that the liquidity is rising, okay, which is the one that really push everything up. Okay, so I'm sure you know. Okay, this is the one I'm talking about, guys. This is the one I'm talking about. Okay, we were mentioning, right? We were mentioning that there was this level that of so-called resistance in the flow. If the resistance on the flow really break above, you will have a very bullish case scenario. It really start to break about 2 days ago. All right, so that will really explain why all the risk on movement is ongoing. For example, like Nvidia, going higher and higher. All these things are related. Okay. So this is the one that I'm talking about, yeah. So US market, we projected, I think market will stay likely to go up higher first. Okay, so they were likely to go where they likely to go. They can go to here, 39.2, right? 39.2. So it's around 39. 39 is written all over lah. 39K is written all over. All right. So I'm thinking that market will likely to go to, let me see, market will likely to go to around here. Hey, hang on. Did I around this level? Around here, sorry. Here, this level. So this level mean here. All right. So it's really in line with 39K level. All right. So because of this month control is here, so likely to add at least as a temporary or whatever support first, or resistance first. So 39K is written all over. Please do not sell. Okay, please do not sell. I think market will likely to go up higher, gentlemen. Okay, move on. Honky donkey, Hong Kong. Hong Kong is our darling for the past few months, right? After that, we just stand aside for a while. Same thing, maybe I'm too stringent in my opinion. I was expecting market to really drop. We see. Okay, we see. Anyway, Hong Kong, better to look for a long only than short itself. Okay. I don't really see any bearishness in Hong Kong at all. Okay. This thing already come true already, so I'm gonna take it away, just to make it look more cleaner. All right. So I think we are expecting very further bullishness case of Hong Kong. Only look for a buy only. Okay, let's move on to German DAX, gentlemen. Okay, if everybody okay so far. Okay. German DAX also same thing. Market is really no resistance. You can see we have quite a lot of supports are really waiting at the lower level. So I think we have a further up move. Okay, it can go to here, 18.768. So we are talking somewhere around this blue color line. Okay, so I think it's to follow the US market. It is bullish as well, guys. So this guy is also bullish, gentlemen. So just to quick recap, everything against US dollars, or we have a risk ongoing. Okay. So I think market will likely to go up higher. I think this will be our another guys. Okay, good job. You can see we were expecting some very strong move on the crude oil. Remember, we have been mentioned this we have been mentioned this weekend, right? We are saying that, okay, the crude oil crash, which is good for us, we are looking for a buy. I think crude oil also a very good buy in my opinion. We can start adding some scalp position. All right, some scalp minor scalp position to, I think, add in my opinion. Okay, I mean scalp means we have to have a little bit wider stop loss, because we let the market swing. Okay, so this will be my third recommended pair for today. Wow, quite scary here. So many recommendations today. Okay, so I think crude oil also very good. Okay, on the upside, just to keep in mind, we are only starting the beginning. Like for example, it might be something like here, right? We have only beginning. The market didn't go up immediately, what, right? They even do this because we haven't do that. We haven't seen the second or third retest. So we have only the first one. So, it's very, how to say, very volatile, right? So just to, if we want to go in, I mean, smaller lot size, please. Okay. So the WTI also bullish, gentlemen. Okay, this soft com, I'm also looking for a buy only, right? But I want them to go lower. I don't know why they don't want to go lower. Go lower, we can buy cheaper, right? Okay, now they started already, which is good. Okay, this one is good. Let me see. I want this to go lower to this level if possible. Okay, we are seeing some minor, but I will want to really go lower like this because you see, this is a very good swing level, right? So let a bit of more swing will be better, right? So I will wait one more day. Definitely not today. I will be taking long position. Maybe the earliest is tomorrow or maybe next week. Okay, so KIV, nothing really serious. So neutral and KIV, yeah. These guys all should be the same. All right, just let the market do a bit of further flushing first. I want them to, flush more. I want them to flush more first. Let the flush out. Same thing, flush it out. All right, we have to wait at least minimum one more day to see the price action reversal. All right, so we are waiting. I think so. That means we will either take position on Friday, the earliest, or the somewhere in next week. Okay, no hurry. Okay, let's talk about Bitcoin now. Bitcoin, we have been bullish. I've been talking that Bitcoin is bullish, guys. So it goes up. Right, hang on. Okay, one of the contributing factors, right? We have been saying that as long as this market cap data is really climbing, it will have a very bullish case scenario on the crypto in general. So, I mean, that really explains itself, right? So we are still on the slightly bullish mode. Okay, a little bit scary for sure. There's some pullback here or there, but try not to shut it down. Okay, I think the market is going to climb higher. If you notice this BNB, right? Finance coin, they just go all-time high. So I think, the Bitcoin will go back to the previous, take out the previous high will be very likely. So, but they don't short it, all right? I think market will likely to go up higher. Moreover, the flows are really coming back in as well, all right? So on the bullish side as well, guys. So don't short on crypto. At least one day we are minimum too early for that, okay? So another one is Nesgas. Nesgas also is our interested pair. All right, we are expecting it to go up higher. All right, so you can see the Nesgas also really start to take shape really. All right, so wow, I have too many recommended pair. Don't know how many really. Look at the volume. Volumes are really quite thick. That means the market is really fighting here to to decide who is the winner next. So a lot of buying and sellings are going on here. Okay, I believe the winner is going to be on the upside. All right, I believe, and I would say stay on the bullish side because look at the yesterday candle, also very nicely bullish candle. So I think the market will likely to drift up higher in my opinion. So Nesgas also don't short. I think it's will be on the upside. Okay, Nesgas, we will put it under KIV. All right, so it's also bullish. Okay, so just as a quick recap, today I want to make it short and sweet and go straight to the point. Okay, everything against US dollar is quite bullish right now. Okay, one of the reasons, of course, is liquidity. It's really pushing the market. And if you know, I already mentioned about last week and last 2 weeks why the US dollar is rising, right? Because of there's some auction going on, right? Blue auction going on. Anyway, it's over already. So I think this is where the US dollar, is time to weaken again. If the US dollar get weakened, of course, what happened? The rest of the pair against US dollar will what? Rise, right? Okay, so gentlemen, recommending try to stay on the buy side of the Aussie. This is number one. And I am looking for a bearishness on US dollar Canadian, number two, and I'm looking for a bullishness of the crude oil. Okay, so I have 3 recommendations and I have 1 KIV, which is the next guess on the buy side as well. Okay, so just want to have a bit of a further clarification. Okay, if you notice, US dollar Canadian short and WTI long is basically they are the same. Okay, so even though I have 3 recommendations, it is quite similar. Like I have 2 recommendations because either you choose US dollar Canadian short or you choose WTI long because they meaning the same. So you choose one, don't do both. Okay, so even though there's a 3 instrument, basically it's almost similar to 2 recommendation. Okay, so we have 3 items and 1 next guess on KIV. All right.